Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, July 22nd, and day number 83 on my 120-day real estate investing challenge using the short sales riches system. You know, I started realizing something today. Here we are 83 days into this, and you know, in the beginning, things weren't happening fast enough. I'm out there calling people, sending emails, and frankly, for the first month, yeah, I was in Italy, but for the most part, I just didn't feel like I was getting the responses that I wanted as far as, you know, the business and the leads and the deals. And as you know, I was setting up the BPO agents and the negotiator and the title company. I went through a bunch of people until I found my team. But I was really starting to question, wow, what am I going to do to get these leads? And I guess, you know, it was reaching a point of frustration about 30, 35, 40 days into this. And here we are, 40 days later, I don't know, 6 weeks, give or take. And I realized that sometimes you have to actually slow it down. And what I mean by that is, you know, I went out and I did a handful of presentations for realtors, for the brokerages. And granted, some of the offices, there was 10 people. Some of them, I think the biggest one was like 40. But in the last 2 weeks, I actually found myself not having the time to properly follow up with the people that I contacted. You know, if you're going to go out there and say, hey, I'm going to work with you, I'm going to help you, let's do business together, let's partner, you should probably have the time to call these people back, man. And you know, I was just looking at something, and I keep these cards on my desk, and I keep them in stacks of who I've talked to and who I need to talk to, and you know, these are realtor cards, okay? I don't know if you can see from the camera, you know, this stack, but that's just one stack. The other stack is, well, it's a little bit bigger, okay? All these people handed me their business card, and I don't know if there's 100 here, 150, I really don't know, but they handed me their card. Either, you know, they either wanted more information or wanted me to talk to them, and wanted me to sit down with them. And I learned pretty quickly, you can't sit down with everybody that wants you to sit down with them. You just can't do it. It's just not physically possible. So you have to be real selective, and I guess that comes down to politics, because you can't, you know, piss people off either and make them feel like you're not wanted. But I just think you have to be real selective in the people that you're going to give your time to, because time is the most precious commodity. It's all we have. You know what? It's the one thing that you can never get more of. And I'm just trying to, I guess, well, why am I even talking about this today? Because I have so many things going on. Yeah, I have 6 deals. And, you know, again, I hope by the end of the month, not hope, I will have 4 more. I will finish out with 10. But I want to start putting more time into calling all these people back. I don't care if it takes me a week, 2 weeks, to follow up with these people, get back to them, make sure no stone is left unturned. Everybody got the follow-up, the phone call, the email, whatever it takes to know that I'm on top of it. And you know how it is. Most of them aren't going to have anything to do right now anyway, but at least I made contact. I planted the seed. Set a note in the computer 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks out, depending on the person, to get back to them. And then go out there and book another presentation and go bang out another 50 people. And I think that you have to know when to put the gas on and when to pull it back a little bit. And you know, I've run many successful businesses. I own an IT staffing company, which hopefully in the next year to 2 years, I'll be phasing out of selling off my rights to that. I've owned importing companies, restaurants, you know, so I'm an entrepreneur through and through. And it is true, you know, you just can't open up the floodgates, because if you can't handle the business, you're going to lose business and you're going to get a bad name. So just some thoughts, guys. I'm learning as I go. I'm trying to share everything with you guys on this blog. Just being real, you know, just being real, and hopefully what I learn and experience, I can share with you. So check in tomorrow. We have another busy day tomorrow, surprise, and have a good night, guys. We'll see you then.